Welcome to Ring Central Coliseum in Oakland, home of the A's. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Oakland Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the mound in this one, number 38. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
And a pitch. Ripped, but it curls foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Turns and fires to Betts. Swings through that.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Wouldn't chase that time. That one not close. And the count is 2-2. Got it fouled for the carry.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Ball 1 there. One out, base is empty. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And another ball.
2-1.
The pitch. That one off the mark, and that's ball 3.
3-1.
Freeman hits it in the air. Lede makes his way towards it. That'll drop in as he plays it on a hop. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Fastball for a strike. And now the lefty.
Down ball.
Runner on the move. On its way to the corner. Lede on the move. Lede pulls it in on the run. Okay, let's check out the lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Max Muncy now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle. Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Swing and a miss. Had him way out front of the slurve. So the Dodgers leave 1. And now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ryan Noda stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Ohtani, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. And there's a ball. Up and in, and now 2-0.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 2-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And another ball.
Full count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Two down, nobody on. Just missed.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Next offering upstairs. And there's the automatic. 2 outs, base is empty. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seth Brown. That's to third, to second, Lux, and that will end the inning. The A's strand 1, scoreless after 1. Top of the second, and now the center fielder, James Outman. Outman throws right, bats left, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. In the air, center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit, takes ball one.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
There's a swing and a miss. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit, so he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Nobody out, runner at first. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right field. Brown drops steps, heads back on it. And it's caught for the out. Throw is high and over his head. So now here's the DH, Chris Taylor. And there's a foul ball. And the pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
Inside, almost got him. Man at second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And another ball.
2-2.
Outman, the runner at second with one away. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Here's Kike Hernandez. In there for strike one. Man on second, 2 down. That one's upstairs, ball 1. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Second inning here, no score. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in Oakland, bottom half of inning number 2. Digging in for Oakland, J.D. Davis. Ohtani back to work.
Ball, no.
Up and in, and that's ball 1. And that one sliced foul. The pitch. Out to short. Throw on to Freeman. That's one out, the bottom of the second. This is J.J. Bleday.
No.
Outside low, 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Not close with that one. And the count is even, 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Left-hand hitter waits. And a swing and a miss. That's the second out. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Offense held in check there. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. On to the third inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. As the lefty gets to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Hammered down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Mookie Betts. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Man at second. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. And one away in the top of the third.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Dodgers.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One down. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. Fly to left his first time. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
That one ripped. That's back there. Out of here. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 3-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And now it's Max Muncy.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Got him looking. 2 away. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Singled and stole a base his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
2 outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Yuri Ruiz. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
In there. And so now 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Nick Allen. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Left field. Hernandez under it. And he makes the catch. That's out number 2. So the lineup flips over. And now the first baseman, Ryan Noda, led off the game with a strikeout. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Called strike right there. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the A's. Here, 3-0. And we're back. Start of the fourth. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Chris Taylor steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Struck out looking in his first at bat.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. In the air on the infield. And there's 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
2 outs, base is empty. Kike Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
This is important. If he can go 1-2-3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's carrying. See you later. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
And stepping in is the speedy Gavin Lux. Right through there for a strike. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Popped up left side, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The pitch.
1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And a 1-2. Noda. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's going to be Zach Geloff. And the right-hander back to work.
No.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
You know, these A's just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
And strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Got him swinging.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Rooker stands in now, looks at that one inside.
No strike.
The Dodgers leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's down and in. And a pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Pitch misses. 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Next pitch in for a strike. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Here's the Oakland cleanup hitter, Seth Brown. He's 0 for 1. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Two down, nobody on. Stays alive. And the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that one missing low.
1-2.
And another ball. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Oakland goes quietly. And the A's are gone in order. They're down 4-0. Back in Oakland, ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts. And a pitch. This one in the air, right field. Brown makes the grab, one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Freeman, 34-year-old vet, can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Not even close there. Ball one. That one pushed to the left and foul. Kicks and fires. Fly ball to right. And Freeman is retired. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. He's already homered here in this one. Down the inside corner for a strike. Oakland's bullpen has some movement. Number 69 getting ready to go. Muller, the lefty, warming up as well. And a good eye there. That one inside. 2-1.
2 balls.
2 down,
1
nobody
strike.
on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And now it's filled up.
Full count.
The pitch. And he walked him.
Take your base.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 69.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Max Muncy at the dish, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
But we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. Bounce to the right, and it goes just foul. He goes down looking. 1 left for LA. They lead 4-0. Back here in the East Bay, bottom of the inning. Now the batter now, J.D. Davis. Here comes a pitch. Just missed.
You know, these Athletics just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And he deals.
Ball.
That's a strike. And a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Lede, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Fought off foul. The A's still looking for their first hit in this one. Swings through it for the K. The high heat too much on that one.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Langoliers takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
1 strike.
2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Righty to the plate. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail it here 4-0. And we're back. Start of the 6th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, James Outman. The wind of the pitch. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. . Next offering in there for a strike.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. Right-handed reliever. And another ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Hernandez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's outside, and it's 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Two outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Chris Taylor. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. That one misses. And the count 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Taylor races for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at second here with 2 away. And next for L.A., Enrique Hernandez. In the air out to center, Ruiz. Under this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the A's nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz. And here it comes. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. And now the shortstop, Nick Allen. That one not close. And it's 1-0. The Dodgers leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. This one lifted in the air, left field. puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Noda up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Just missed. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Line drive, and it's fair, just inside the line. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-out double. It's their first hit of the game.
No more having to worry about keeping the no-hitter alive now. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. That one hit to right. Hernandez makes the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Gavin Lux. The wind of the pitch. That's in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Scott Alexander, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Got the right-hander also getting loose. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Betts in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And that one a little below the knees. Now 2-0. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball, no.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
And now Freddie Freeman. That's a strike. 0-1.
Not many hitters go up there looking for an 0-0 breaking ball, but a good way for the pitcher to get ahead in the count.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Not in time. He's safe. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
Here's a 1-1. Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out. And up next for Los Angeles, Will Smith. His 2-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here comes Max Muncy. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he's just glad they got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
So man aboard, and at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. The Dodgers up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. And 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the 7th, and now the DH, Brent Rooker. Ohtani back to work. That one fouled off. Kicks and deals.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Brown stands in now and watches strike 1. And a swing and a miss there.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Davis in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Right side, hard hit. Lux throws to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. A's go quickly and quietly there. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. The Y to kick the pitch. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And that's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
And another ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Taylor, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a curve is down and in.
2-0 to count.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ground ball, left side. Davis with the throw to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Two outs, base is empty. Kike Hernandez will hit next. He's already homered in this game. That one misses. 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
The other way, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Gavin Lux now at the plate. 1 for 3. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. Hernandez stands at second with 2 gone. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave 1. They lead it, though, 6-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for Oakland, J.J. Bleday. And a pitch. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. And that's a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And now 1-2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Up and in. Now 2-2. The pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Hernandez quickly throws it in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start to come back.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting average is so much higher. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Just missed.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Around third. He'll score. It's 6-1. And he's got a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So a man aboard. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Yuri Ruiz. And the righty deals. Top of the zone for a strike. And the count 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Daniel Hudson appears to be getting loose. Vesia also throwing. And the right-hander deals. Breaking ball in there for a strike. One on, nobody out. A run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. 2-2 now.
No,
that misses off the outside edge.
Full count.
The pitch. Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now Nick Allen. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And the pitch. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the Oakland lineup turns over. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Noda. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
0-2 now. Next offering is outside.
It's a good take.
Runner at second, 2 down. Missing inside, 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. Struck him out looking. A's get one on the RBI double. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Trevor Gott. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Mookie to hit. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
1 ball, no strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
3 balls, no strike.
And there's the automatic. Bounced up the middle. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Scott Alexander, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. That one catches the corner.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Liner caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And here's the catcher, Will Smith. And everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 1 strike.
Nice grab. Over to first. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the A's 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Daniel Hudson.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So digging in, Zach Geloff. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
The 0-2.
Ball 1. 1-2.
Bounced out to short. Bats up with it. Oh, the throw is over his head. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into second with nobody out.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
Brent Rooker digs in now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. And he gets tied up right there.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 1 out now. He's 2 outs away. Seth Brown up next for the A's. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a good eye there. Geloff, the runner at second with 1 away. And a foul ball. Fastball for a strike. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second.
Ball.
Up and in. Ball 2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
In the dirt, and that's ball 1. That one in there across the letters. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Ground ball could be 2. They get 1, and it's a double play to end the ball game.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.